It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity and Bentley the Succulent Dog reporting to you from my front garden in Chula Vista, California with your succulent tip of the day. And today we are going to tackle this Cotyledon orbiculata long fingers. It has run amok. This happens. It starts to get real leggy and I don't like that. See all the stems that are exposed and it's kind of falling open and it just doesn't look tight and compact. So I am going to take a moment to break this plant up and reset it. First step is to go ahead and take the pieces off and limb them up to the desired length. That looks pretty good to me. So we'll take the pieces off, limb them up. I know a lot of you are going to ask me, can you propagate these leaves? Probably, because the leaf tissue is so fleshy. But remember, I live in Southern California, in the land of milk and honey, where succulents grow like weeds. So I am not going to take the time to propagate every single leaf. But I am going to salvage and save every single piece of this plant. Now that I have got the roots and the trunk out of the garden, I backfilled the area with 3/4 inch burgundy lava, my top dressing. It's going to be a lot easier to reset these pieces into the lava rather than trying to backfill the lava all around it when I'm done. Now, after I took the orbiculata out of this area, it opened up kind of a can of worms, didn't it? Now we've got this aeonium silk, which still looks really good from the front here, but from the back, all we see is a lot of trunky, leggy yuckiness. Where's Bentley? Bentley? Hey, come here, bud. No, come here. Come over here, please. Thank you. That's a good boy. Okay, so all we see is a lot of ugh. So remember, it's very, very late spring, early summer here, and I don't really want to go after these aeoniums as cuttings at this time of the year. They're getting ready to go into dormancy. This is a pretty hot exposure here in my garden. So what I'm going to do is take these pieces of Cotyledon orbiculata, which is, by the way, a native of South Africa, loves sun to part shade, tough as nails, does not need hardened off, is not going to rot, is not going to burn. You can work with this one pretty much any time of the year. I'm going to take and kind of loosen up the soil a little bit around these silks. And then I'm just going to take the pieces and tuck them where I want them. You know what I always say, like candles on a birthday cake. And see how I am concealing all of those stems from the silk plant? Now remember, these were over here, but now we're moving the cotyledon over here. And as long as they stand up, you've done your job. Some will be making contact with the soil, some might be making more contact with the rock, but they'll figure it out. See what a great job this plant does of covering up those trunks and stems of the aeonium silk. And you don't have to put all of your plants back. You know, you can move some of the cotyledons to another part of the garden if you want, or give some cuttings to friends. Whatever floats your boat. I'm really liking the look of that. I feel like that's enough cotyledon. I don't think I want to add it all. And look what I have left. Look at this. I've got tons. I must have at least 15 really good starts. This has been Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity reporting from my garden in Chula Vista, California with Cotyledon orbiculata long fingers and your succulent tip of the day.